Hi, so in this movie I'm going to explain you a little bit about the e-signatures inside Base. So this picture that we see here is basically depicting how the e-signatures are working in Base. One thing is that first, as a user, when you want to log in into Base, you have to use the authentication for Active Directory of Windows, so you are able to log in into Base. And once you are logged in, then all the documents that are created in Base, either native Base documents in PDF format, for example, revision documents, or external documents like Word or Excel, can be selected and can be signed electronically using our integration with PDF tools 3hides. There again, the Active Directory authentication is needed and a certificate directly from standard Windows certificates. Once they are signed, they can be returned back into the signed records folder of Base. And of course, at any point of time, all these documents, all the signed documents are accessible via Data as a Service, which is an encrypted tunnel with 2 authentication securities and special access permissions for the people who have the access permission to get the signed documents out of Base. So the electronic signatures is a topic related to FDA also. This is part of the CFR Title 21, Part 11. And here it is completely described what are the requirements of a certified electronic signature on the documents. The solution that we provide in AUCOTEC for Base is an integration with PDF tools. And in their website, you can find a lot of information about the features that they have that covers the requirements and specifications for electrical signatures. A lot of standards are mentioned here and the certificate sources that can be used for electronic signatures. So in Base, how it works is that first you should have a configuration for the signatures. The configuration can be found in the assistant configurations. Here we have an area for electronic signatures that here you can define the signature authorization password. You can define online signature services that can be used depending on the country or the region that you are, for example, in Europe or in US or in Asia. And you can define the timestamp authority, for example, for the, here I selected this timestamp authority just to get the official timestamp from the website, and of course username and password here. So these are the settings, and in the project I can go to my documents folder, for example, finding some documents here. You see that I have some external documents and some native Base documents, for example, PDF and Excel. I can select all of them together, or I can select one of them and then use the sign document context menu. So I select all of them and use the sign document context menu. So here I have to write the reason for my signature. This is very important. I will just write reason is demo. I can use the certificates that I have. So basically I just have one certificate in my Windows, and I want to have the visual representation on the sheet. So I will use this checkbox. I will encrypt the signed documents. This means that I will add one more password here, and the user password. This is optional if you want to add it. And here I can modify the permissions on the PDF. So I will allow no permissions, but you can allow certain permissions here up to the no restrictions at all. So once I define these things, I can sign the document. Here again, it will ask the Active Directory password. So I will put my Active Directory password and the signature authentication password. So by this, the PDF files are created in the signed records folder. Now they are created there, and they are there. So before I go to the documents, I just want to show you the audit trail of the original files. So if I go to the object history of each of these files, I can see that myself is my name. At this point of time, I have modified certain things and I have signed this electronically. So I can see the reason, for example, I can see everything which is recorded. And these are all recorded on the object itself in the e-signature tab. And they are all recorded also on the signed document. So if I go here in the e-signature, I can see the certificate, I can see the signed by, and the date and time on the UTC basically, or any other time zone that you select. So when I open one of these documents, it needs a password, of course. And I can go to the signatures of the document. I can see here that it is signed. I can see the information about the sign, for example, the reason, certificate details. I can see everything around the certificate, for example, who signed it and the certificate for signing that. And other information are recorded here. And if I go down in the representation of my signature, I can see that it is signed by me, the reason there, and the date and time. And by this, the document is fully signed, certified, and of course, it is recorded inside Enjoin Base in a protected folder. So this folder is a protected folder, means that it is not allowed for the users to delete this folder. It cannot be deleted, and there are access permissions related to this folder, so nobody is able to modify this folder without proper access permissions.